Great job by the North Shore Band. Welcome to Legacy Sports Network's production of Galena Park High School football, Carl. Week 7 in District 23 6A play. We have a matchup tonight of the undefeated North Shore Mustangs, 5-0 and 2-0 in district, versus the winless Baytown Goose Creek Memorial, 0-5 and 0-2 in district. And
so a David and Goliath matchup.
You know, a lot of times in the playoffs and other games, if you remember that Bible story, David won every once in a while.
Yeah.
It was Goliath that has the problem of getting too cocky, right?
That's exactly right.
So we have our favorite uniforms on for the North Shore Mustangs, but hopefully we can tell you the captains are DeBlanc along with Devin Sanchez, and I believe that's Andrew Williams. We need some shots on the numbers. There we go. And along with Kendrick DeBlanc, we have Nigel Pringle for the Patriots. Joshua Smith along with Joshua Gonzalez and another captain, Rotan Williams.
And the last captain, Martin Alam Emilio.
So we'll see. They have the flip already underneath the goalpost. This is just a formality here, but our game tonight is brought to you by United Community Credit Union, Be United. They are our title sponsor for tonight's game.
North Shore wins the toss. They will defer. Goose Creek Memorial wants the ball. They're going to take the ball left to right on your screen. They're going to take the ball north end zone. North Shore will be kicking off, taking the ball in the third quarter.
So did you get any keys to the game from either one of the coaches? I know you did North Shore, but did you get one from Goose Creek?
Goose Creek said the obvious. They wanted to and Daniel Ragsdale, he's got a lot of familiarity with the North Shore coaching staff. He actually coached at North Shore a couple of times. He's coached in the district. He's very familiar with the program, very familiar with the stadium. He said that they need to avoid North Shore's need to keep North Shore's offense off the field, and they do not need to turn the ball over. That's stating the obvious if I ever heard it.
Yep, those keys to victory are brought to you by Texan Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, and GMC. Man, if you need a car or a truck, I think you ought to go to Texan. I mean, they have like 5 different dealerships. You don't like one, you just go to the next one.
Left-footed kicker, LaDamian DeFries, to kick off for the Mustangs.
We saw him last week. It appears that Jonathan Soto has an issue that we haven't been told.
Jorge Campos did all the field goal and PAT kicking last week, except for one time.
You said Goose Creek would have about 75 fans. I think you're about 25 over.
There's nothing to do in Highlands, Texas tonight.
Amaro Allen and Joshua Babin back deep. Kickoff's right on the right side. Fielded at the 15. Cuts through. Gets Paya. Guy gets almost to the 30. And that is McGilbray on the return.
McGilbray with a 16-yard return out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
So the Patriots, who are led by their quarterback, Rico Richards,
at the 25-yard line.
Our kickoff sponsor is Top Dog Fireworks. And what do you say it with, Carl?
It must be a boom.
A boom. Yeah, if you're going to say boom, boom them.
Damon Allen and Richards at quarterback.
2 men in motion. Richards hands off. I thought he kept it, but he handed it off to Allen.
Allen straight ahead. Looks like he's going to lose. He's going to lose 3 yards back to the 22.
So why didn't they start it at the 25 instead of the 24? Given your theory of putting it on the big line.
These officials didn't go to that meeting.
I wanted to see what you'd have to say to defend yourself. That's a little screen, and that was blown up. Matthew Thomas is on the receiving end. And guess who? Charlie Ross sniffed that out.
First play of the contest, first of many plays, loses 4 more.
So let me get this right. 2 plays, and they've lost on both of them.
Loss of 6 yards, 3rd and 16 for the Patriots.
So when you ask me how many yards did they gain, I can say none so far. They're averaging 290 on offense this year. Problem is they're giving up 360. Here's a handoff off the middle. That's Allen again.
That play doesn't normally get you 16 yards. Very conservative call by the Patriots.
Damon Allen came in with 61 carries for 308 yards. He's a junior. He's their leading rusher. They have some pretty good offensive numbers. It's the defense that they give up that's costing them the ball games.
Isaac Pomaro in punt formation for the Patriots.
They've scored 75 points. They've given up 213. That's straight up in the air.
Fair catch. Hits between them.
They better down it. There you go. It's going to be about the 48 or 49.
26-yard punt, no return.
So they're going to put it at the 49 of Goose Creek Memorial. North Shore led by its senior quarterback, Caleb Bailey. And we will do our best with these numbers to give you the right number.
Please forgive us
if
we
give you the wrong number, it's Carl's fault.
It's Rick's fault.
Hardiman in the background. He gets the handoff on the left side. Now, why do they have DeBlanc lined up in the backfield? They just want to mess with us tonight, Carl.
On the first play. Picks up 3 to the 46.
You know, we saw a lot last week of Chris Thomas. And he's in the backfield, not Hardiman. Did we see Hardiman much last week at all?
Didn't see him at all.
So he must still have that turf toe. Davis keeps it, and he's going to lose a yard, or Bailey. Tackled on the play. Go ahead, Carl.
Going to lose 2 on the play.
Alamillo.
3rd and 9.
Now, I talked about how bad Goose Creek's defense has been this year, and they've given them 1 yard so far. Bailey looking. Now he's going to do a little slip screen over here, and it's going to go for about 3 yards or maybe 4 yards. So they might punt here.
Faircom picks up 3. 4th and 6 for the Mustangs.
Their punter has been Dion DeBlanc. He's in the game to punt. Looks like Mario Allen back to receive the punt. DeBlanc.
With a fake last week.
Yes, he did. Good call, Carl. He might just go again. So DeBlanc keeps it. Carl, you had that in your play bag, and he might go all the way. He will. Another.
Second week in a row. 45-yard touchdown dash. First down. Mustangs on the board. 6-0. 7:55 left in the first quarter.
So you were thinking that, wasn't you?
I definitely was thinking it.
You know, I was thinking they would not punt and they'd just go for it, but they brought the punter in, and then I was thinking, you know, DeBlanc had that long touchdown, and you said, watch here. I thought they was going to show a replay, but he kind of looked to see what the defensive end was going to do, and when he peeled back to go back to block, He only needed 5 yards for the first down.
Jorge Campos in PAT kick.
Kick is up, and we had problems last week with it, and it's good. So with 7:55 left in the first quarter, North Shore 7, Goose Creek nothing. You're watching Legacy Sports Network.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
What's up, family? Drop the Jackson here at J. Jackson Lobsters, where trust is our foundation. We will fight for you every step of the way. Our passion is your justice. So hey, if you're injured or hurt in an accident, please give us a call today.
Tonight's stats are brought to you by theathleticsdepartment.com. They're a full-service provider of stats for high school and college teams. Coaches and athletic directors can contact them for more information. Carl, do you have a athleticsdepartment.com drive summary?
After the Mustangs stop the Patriots on their first possession, the Mustangs will go 49 yards in 4 plays. Fake punt, touchdown run by Dion DeBlanc, 45 yards. Campos kick good. North Shore leads 7-0.
Kick again, down same spot. He misses the ball, and he better pick it up, and he's going to go down. Then he fumbles. It's going to be recovered in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for Deshaun Royal, the intended receiver. Dropped the ball. Here you go. Kicked it just about the same spot he did last time. Fumbles the ball, tries to fall on it, and he misses it. And that would be McGilvery again, and it's picked up and carried into the end zone.
Deshaun Royal really good on coverage. He's an reserve outside linebacker for North Shore. Royal with his first touchdown of the season.
I bet he'll sleep good tonight.
He'll sleep good for a week or two, I promise you.
He'll be wanting a copy of that video.
Campos in for a second PAT kick.
Kick it up, and it's good. And with 7:44 in the first quarter, North Shore Mustangs 14, Goose Creek Memorial 0. You are watching Legacy Sports Network.
We're more than a credit union. We're here with the financial solutions you need to keep life moving forward, so you can focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at unitedccu.com.
At J. Jackson Lobsters, we firmly believe in treating our clients like family, where dedication to your cause is our promise. So hey, if hurt or injured in the wreck, please give us a call today.
$14-0 in favor of the Mustangs over the Patriots. Famous North Shore Mustang alum and former Houston Rocket, Judge Joe Stevens, Justice of the Peace, Precinct 3, says, "Go Mustangs." He knows the hard work and dedication it takes to be a first-class athlete on and off the field. Judge Joe Stevens, Justice of the Peace, Precinct 3, wishes the Mustangs the best of luck, and he's going to kick it right back to the same guy. Why not? That's McGilvery, and he cuts across the field, and that's a case, Carl, where he ran 30 yards and got none.
He actually got 5 ran 30 yards to get 5.
Guess who tackled him? Deshaun Royal.
He's got a little pep in his step after that touchdown.
So Memorial down 14-0, or gets the ball at their own 15-yard line. You don't want to get behind the Mustangs with 7:35. We haven't even played 5 minutes in the game, and they're down 14-0.
2 touchdowns in 11 seconds.
So here's the handoff, and that is to Allen. Tackled on the place by Neely.
Loses 1.
Do they have a positive gain yet?
They have 1 4-yard gain by Allen.
That's right.
Up front for North Shore defense, you got Darville, Waters, Neely, Henderson, linebackers Holland, Ross, Christian. On the back for Pringle, Sanchez, Taylor, and Calico. 2nd and 11 for the Patriots.
So So the quarterback is a sophomore, Rico Richards. He's 58 of 111, so they throw a lot. 5 interceptions and 6 touchdowns. So he's rolling right, throws right, and he hits his receiver, Rivera. Riviera with 280 yards with 3 touchdowns.
Riviera up to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 7. 3rd and 4.
.628 left in the first quarter. North Shore Mustangs up 14-0. They need 4, as Carl said. Richards in the shotgun with Allen in the backfield. He looks to his right, and he's going to go deep. Ooh, man, the receiver was intended to be Matthew Thomas, and they went to intercept that. And, man, if he'd have caught that ball.
He's running to Wallsville Road.
Yeah, Calicut kind of jumped the route, and he missed it. I think he's going to have some coaches speaking to him a little bit, and because if that ball would have been dropped in there, he would have been going to the house, as Carl said.
Goose Creek Memorial offensive line, Martinez, Hernandez, Gutierrez, Amaya, Cervantes starting up front for Memorial offensive linemen.
A lot of sophomore juniors, don't they?
Paramo back into punt for the Patriots.
He's averaging 37 yards a punt. That one's almost blocked. Good kick. He's going to let it bounce out of bounds around the 34. So North Shore, with their first possession.
45-yard punt, no return, out of bounds.
Yeah, he's averaging 37. The first possession by North Shore, they were really 3 and out. And then DeBlanc took matters in his own hand, as Carl said, a 45-yard romp. That's his second touchdown, and that's going to put some caution in the defenses coming down the road. And then the very next possession, they kick off, and Goose Creek fumbles it, and captured by Deshaun Roll, and now it's 14-0, and here we go with North Shore's second offensive possession, and that is going to be maybe all the way to the house. Let's see where he goes. He's at the 30. He's got a blocker in front, and that's Thomas. You can do the math on that one, Carl.
He's going to be out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 46-yard pickup, second first down for the Mustangs.
Hudson knocks him out. He got a great block downfield. He also had Dorian Barnes down there. So the ball is going to be placed at the 19 or 20.
20-yard line.
20-yard line.
On the line.
Yeah, there you go with your on-the-line stuff. Bailey. Man in motion. Bailey looking to hand off to Thomas. He's going straight up the middle. Cuts left. Gets to about the 8-yard line. Picks up 12 yards. And another first down for Chris Thomas, who came in with 231 yards. 9.24 average. 5 touchdowns on the season for Chris Thomas.
Morton Williams with the touchdown-saving tackle. Thomas picks up 12. Third first down for the Mustangs. 1st and goal.
They might have to throw it much. They can't stop the run. Thomas on the left side of Bailey now. Hands off to Thomas. He cuts. He jumped over. He fumbled the ball.
Williams with the separate the ball.
Yeah, he got the ball taken away from him and picked up, and I don't think they could advance it forward, can they?
They can't. He'll bring it.
So DeBlanc. Thomas tried to, I don't know if we got that on replay, but he tried to do a jitter move there, and he lost the football. The helmet went right on the football, and DeBlanc.
Inside the 2-yard line, 7-yard pickup, 2nd and goal.
We got lucky there. Fortunate bounce.
North Shore's first fumble of the contest.
And I believe they have another running back in. Just a little short pass, and that is to Thomas. No, Cameron Smith. So a 2-yard flip, can you call that?
That's a jump pass.
Yes, it is. To Cameron Smith. He really looked like he was going for an assist on a basketball shot. But that's Bailey's I want to say 9. No, that's his 11th touchdown pass of the season. And that is
Campos in for his third PAT kick.
Cameron Smith's third. The kick was up, and it's good. That makes it 21-0. 4:27 left in the first quarter. The Mustangs 21, Goose Creek 0. You're watching Legacy Sports Network. Carl, I think they're going to stay with us. You can give us a drive summary before give us another sponsor.
The Mustangs they're going to go 66 yards in 4 plays, take 132 off the clock. Cameron Smith, 2-yard touchdown pass from Caleb Bailey. Campos kick good. North Shore 21-0. 4:27 left in the first quarter.
North Shore Rotary are proud sponsors of Mustangs football on the Legacy Sports Network. The North Shore Rotary wishes the Mustangs football team good luck in today's game. Go Mustangs from your friends at North Shore Rotary. Harris County Commissioner Adrian Garcia admires and recognizes the academic hard work, dedication, and achievement of each student. Well done. Commissioner Garcia would like to wish all the athletes good luck in tonight's game. Same kick, same play, same fumble. Now it's picked up and recovered, and he gets smashed about the 1-yard line. They might consider putting somebody else down there that can actually catch a football. And Nathaniel McGilvery is taking some punishment, Carl.
He's muffed the last 2 in a row. He's going to get all the way back to the 2-yard line.
I don't think you want to start down 21-0 and put the ball on the 2 to the Mustangs defense. According to athleticsdepartment.com, North Shore has only allowed 37 points, under 200 yards defensively for the season. Pretty stout. So here's a handoff, and he's going to be sacked for a safety, I believe. I think the other ref on the other side called a safety. What's it called?
I think they said he got it out the end zone. It's going to be 4 inches outside the end zone.
He's a long way from us.
Loses 1 yard back to the 1. Second and 11.
We might see the second stringers in the second quarter.
I think we need to see them now.
I have a feeling the second stringers can take advantage of it. They got no penetration at all on the offensive line. If I'm them, I'm throwing it out of here. I'm going to run my quarterback out of there.
First team defense in there. Darville, Walters, Neely, Henderson up front.
Here is, he's yikes mode. Threw it to his mother on the first row of the stands.
Threw it too high for Coach Ragsdale.
Yeah, he was throwing it over to the band or the pep squad or somebody. It's dangerous, right? I mean, they're not able to block. You got your quarterback running
for his life.
If they hold, it's a safety. So would you consider punting here, Carl? Third down, just let your quarterback kick the ball so you can not take a safety?
That, to me, would be a good plan. North Shore doesn't have a deep guy back, so the ball, you can punt the ball 25 and roll for 15 more.
Richards in the backfield along with Allen. Allen shifts to the right. Richards trying to get the ball out, throws it really, I don't know who he's throwing to, but
between 2 receivers.
They're going to punt. The block's going to be standing on about the 40-yard line. That didn't work out too well for them at all.
Parmo's right leg going to get a lot of work tonight.
United Community Credit Union, Be United. You can visit them at unitedccu.com for membership. Join today. 3 locations, one in Galena Park, one in North Shore, and one in Summerwood. United Credit Union, our title sponsor. Thank you.
Parmo 9 yards deep in the end zone.
Get rid of it fast. He does. Not a good kick. Fielded at the 35, up to the 30. He might take it to the house. He's going to get stopped around the 12-yard line.
Farrakhan with the return.
Remind you that you can get connected with Legacy Sports Network by checking out our social media pages. Facebook, go to LSN Sports. Twitter, you're at Legacy Sports Net. And on Instagram, we're Legacy Sports Network. Legacy Sports Network, we're building it one game at a time. And I know we have friends that have been liking us, and even if you don't like us, you can fake it and put a check mark down there. And Carl and I will never know the difference.
That's right. We like those fake checks.
So North Shore, where'd they spot it, Carl?
It's 13 yard
Okay.
line.
Bailey looking. He's got a slip screen, and that's going to go for a -2 yards. He was throwing it to, believe it or not, Devin Sanchez. Not quite sure why Devin Sanchez is in the game, but he is.
Sanchez, first catch of the night.
Have you seen Devin Sanchez in offense this year?
One time
One time.
in the Westville game. 2nd and 12.
He's certainly athletic enough. I don't know if Ohio State wants to see him lined up that way. Here's another slip screen over here to the right. He's down to the 10. Gets down, and I believe, well, we're going to try all the tricks tonight. That's Charlie Ross on defense playing offense. So are they having fun tonight?
That they are.
I guess Willie Gaston's bored and is going to play the defense on offense and the offense on defense. What do you think?
Ross picks up 6, 3rd and 6 for the Mustangs.
I'm trying to see who's quarterbacking. I think it's still Bailey. Thomas is in the backfield with him. Bailey keeps it this time. Rose left, cuts through, and I believe he's going to score. He does. That's a 9-yard touchdown run for Mr. Bailey. That's his 3rd of the season. Came into the game with 179 yards on the ground. Picks up his 3rd touchdown run to go with his 12 touchdowns in the air, or 11, check that. Puts up North Shore 27-0 pending the extra point. It's been perfect tonight.
Number 8, Cameron Smith is the deep snapper.
Now, Cameron Smith is deep snap. The kick is up.
Campos kick good.
Through. That's going to make the score 28-0 with 2:15 left in the first quarter. You're watching Legacy Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club is the wonderfully marinated and juicy chicken breast. The marinade actually reminds me of my mother's cooking. You know, marinades, usually they take time, and you can tell that it was put together with love.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
All right, I need a drive summary by athleticsdepartment.com.
Mustangs will go 13 yards, 3 plays after the punt return. Caleb Bailey, 9 yards, covers the last 9 yards. Campos kick good. North Shore now leads 28-0. 2:15 left in the first quarter.
Challenge Office Products is a homegrown family business with local and national distribution. Since 1988, Challenge Office Products has successfully established a diverse base of loyal customers who are going to kick it to the same spot. This time he fair catches it.
You're going to get that ball moved all the way up to the 25-yard line. That's a novel approach.
Yep, Challenge Office Products. Their team is experienced and committed to providing creative solution for all of your office needs. Visit them on the web at challengeofficeproducts.com. That's challengeofficeproducts.com. Carl, the fat lady might already be down on the bus.
She might already left the parking lot.
She might have left the parking lot. We're either going to need a continuous clock or this is going to be a long football game.
It already is a long football game.
2:14 with in the first quarter. It's 28-0, and I dare say their offense has no positive yards except one carry.
One carry of 4 yards.
Here's a nice throw and a better defensive move by Calicut. He was throwing to Matthew Thomas, who has 13 catches for 227 yards, averaging 17 yards a catch. That ball was thrown on a dime, and just great defense by Mr. Calicut.
Richards are now 2 of 6 passing for 3 yards.
You know North Shore, they're going to play a mano. No blitz. And he was a handoff, and it wasn't sacked, but we're going to have a personal foul, I believe. There's no white shirts there, so it's all red. It's probably going to be against one of those
personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
5 guys that you see there.
Had him blown dead.
Yep.
He ran into the back of his blocking offensive lineman.
That's going to be a foul against North Shore. Carl has it right.
They'll bring the ball back to the line of scrimmage. 15-yard mark off. First down for the Patriots up to the 40-yard line of North Shore.
They didn't tell us who it was. Well, I didn't hear him say it.
I think one of them had him by the leg, and one of them had him by the arm, and one of them had him by the head. It was unnecessary.
Was it the rodeo or a football game?
They were.
It sounded like they were tying him up. .139, the clock's running. He's looking now. He slipped hands off.
That's Allen again.
Gets about 3 yards. Kind of went behind his running back and then slipped it in his belly as he went by. And
picks up 4, 2nd and 6 for the Patriots.
Allen's second longest run of the night.
Allen now 5 carries for 4 yards.
I'm tapping my feet to go along with that music we got with the band. Good job. Melvin's crew upstairs doing a great job of bringing you the video, and we got man in motion.
I think there were 2 in motion.
Want to thank our crew upstairs, led by Joshua Riggs, Para, Torres, Yanez, Wildridge, who we met tonight, Maxi, Villegas, Carlos, Cabello, Sanchez, Guerra, Iraheta, Gonzalez, Ramirez, Castillo, Bedford, Hernandez, and Ayala. They always do a good job for us upstairs, led by Melvin Harrison, and we thank him for all his work. And
That's a false start, 2nd and 11 for the Patriots.
Can't forget David Hernandez. Thank you. He fumbled, but it was recovered by Richards. Looks like he's going to lose about 5 or 6 there, Carl.
Loses 5. 3rd and 16 for the Patriots.
So I have a question. They're up 28-0. It's 3rd and forever. Against most teams, Garrett Cross is going to blitz, but he might not tonight with a 28-0 lead. He might call the dogs off. Should be the end of the first quarter. They're not in a hurry.
6 seconds left. And that will be the end of the first quarter.
So our score at the end of the first quarter is the North Shore Mustangs 28, Goose Creek Memorial 0. You are watching Legacy Sports Network.
Here at J. Jackson Law Offices, we ensure that our clients' rights and interests are protected with integrity and dedication. We aim to provide our clients with equal access to justice. So if you hurt or injured in a wreck, please give us a call today.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thieves, back here at Galena Park Independent School District Stadium. Carl, I don't know about you, but when I go to get fireworks, I only want to go one place. That is Top Dog. They have 14 locations in the greater Houston area. You can find them at topdogsfireworks.com. They support the community. They wish all the athletes the best. And most of all, they say it with a
boom.
A boom.
3rd and 16 for the Patriots.
And that's a dud right there. It's going back to the line of scrimmage.
I think
That's Allen.
Allen with another headache.
And I think they fumbled. It was recovered. Let's see who it was. It looks like Neely.
Neely with the fumble recovery. Mustangs will start at the Patriots' 34-yard line.
That's the second turnover for them. North Shore gets the ball back at the 34. Let's see if we're bringing in the trainers to run the ball and maybe the cheerleaders to catch it. What do you think? We had the defense the last series in. So we got Maryland in the game. Let's see who all's in here. Handoff. I thought that was our guy, Brown. You said we might see him a lot tonight. Even with 11 carries for 41 yards, and he might be the featured back in the second half.
Picks up 7 on his first carry.
We're calling him the mini choo-choo, aren't we?
Yes.
Although he might not like mini, but he runs.
He hadn't missed many meals, I promise you.
Yeah, he runs straight north and south. No east and west with him. Maryland looking, he's in the yikes mode and scrambles, got a man sitting there waiting on him. And that's the other DeBlanc. That's Kendrick.
DeBlanc.
That's another first down for North Shore. Their 4th or 5th, I don't remember.
That's their 5th. Up to the 22-yard line, pick up a 5.
The DeBlanc brothers, one's 255 with 1 touchdown. That's Dion, and Kendrick is 151 yards, but he has 3 touchdowns. There's a jump. That should be a free play. Go for the end zone, son. There's holding. That ref didn't pull out no flag, but I think they're going to get him for in the neutral zone. When a man stands up and shakes hand with the center, it's probably a neutral zone infraction.
That's exactly what it was. A mark off 5. Second penalty on Goose Creek.
Maryland, I wanted to tell you, was not bad throwing the ball. He's 21 of 32 for 237 yards. He has a touchdown. He's a pretty effective runner, too, averaging 5.75 yards per carry. He's got 92 yards on the season.
Much better.
And he is going to take a sack, and let's get that number. He's going to do a little dance for us. Elijah Hudson.
Loses 8 on the sack.
I guess North Shore didn't like that, and they're going to take a timeout on the field. So North Shore does take a timeout.
Reserve offensive lineman for North Shore, Aranda, Norfleet, Ordon, Phillips, Cone.
It's time to live up to your promise. Have you heard about the Promise at Sanjack Scholarship? The scholarship offers money to help cover books and tuition for qualifying students.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thieves back here. Carl, you were given the starting lineups. For
actually, the second team offensive linemen, Aranda, Norfleet, Ordon, Phillips, Cone, our reserve second offensive line. Receivers with the second team, Lovings, Williams, DeFreeze, DeBlanc. Running back, Chris Thomas will rotate with Avon Brown, Caleb Maryland.
Yeah, we're not saying all of those are in. Lord knows with the numbers, we can't tell you. So Maryland looking, he throws, got a man standing there at the 15, gets passed into the 10, and he's going to get a first down. That is Mr. Cameron Smith, who already has 1 touchdown of tonight. Maryland did a good job, Carl, just standing in the pocket, waiting for his receiver to get in that soft zone coverage, and he just picked him apart.
16-yard pickup, first and goal, 6th first down for the Mustangs.
Ball's on the 9-yard line.
Cameron
Man's
Smith's
in motion.
Second catch.
Hands off to Brown. He might not be touched. He's not. 9-yard touchdown run for Mr. Brown. That's his second touchdown of the season for Avon Brown. And maybe he looked like the real choo-choo right there. He went through that hole, and I don't think he was touched. The score is 34-0, pending an extra point with 9:40 left in the first half.
And Brown has shown he will not be arm tackled.
No. Who's kicking the extra point? I think they brought somebody else in.
That's left-foot kicker DeFreeze kicking.
No, it's the right-footed.
Oh, it is. Okay. That's Campos again.
Kick is good. It's 35-0 in favor of your Mustangs. You're watching Legacy Sports Network.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
At United Community, we're more than a credit union. We're here with the financial solutions you need to keep life moving forward, so you can focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at unitedccu.com.
In Pasadena.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies. Carl, I need an athleticsdepartment.com.
After the fumble recovery, North Shore will go 34 yards, 5 plays, take 2:08 off the clock. Brown's first touchdown of the night, 9-yard touchdown. Campos' kick is good, his 5th conversion kick. North Shore now leads 35-0, 9:40 left in the second quarter.
Our left-footed kicker,
That's DeFreeze.
Mr. DeFreeze. See if he kicks it to the same pocket. Nope. Coming over to another side. Bounces to about the 20. That is Allen. Emilio Allen. Let's see where they mark it. Carl likes to say they're going to put it right on the 25. Famous North Shore Mustangs alum and former Houston Rocket judge Joe Stephen, Justice of the Peace, Precinct 3, says, "Go Mustangs." He knows the hard work and dedication it takes to be a first-class athlete on and off the field. Judge Joe Stevens, Justice of the Peace, Precinct 3, wishes the Mustangs best of luck. Thank you, Mr. Joe. Rolling to his right, looking to go deep. No flag. He was throwing to his favorite receiver, Matthew Thomas. He had time. Do you see some of the jerseys? Did you want to give the second team defense? It looks like there's a few starters still in there.
Yeah, it looks the second team defense, Jackson, Turnage, Brim, Richard, Jones, linebackers, Demerson, Royal, B.O. Guillory, Anderson on the back end.
Looking again to the right side, throwing to his receiver, Isaiah Rivera. Throws it short. Rivera with 11 catches for the season, 3 touchdowns for Isaiah. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10, 9:23 left in the first half. North Shore gets the ball back to start the second half. We will not have a halftime show. We will tonight give you the player of the game by the end of tonight and some post-game show. He's definitely being flustered out, but no coverage on the back end, and he picks up a nice run for a first down. Nice run by Rico Richards. Picked up another first down for them. That should be their second.
Second first down. Picks up 15.
But, Carl, that's their first down of the night without the aid of a penalty. And there was just no backside coverage there. Somebody dropped the ball over here on the right side.
He recognized that and took advantage of it.
No, he's rolling right, throwing right. Skipped it. And it's not a good pass.
Skipped it over there by the Gatorade.
That little bounce pass made me want to check some scores. The Guardians are winning 4-3 in Detroit. If they win, that series will be tied. And the Yankees are leading 1-0 against the Royals. If the Yankees win that one, that'll be over. We'll try to keep some of that tonight, let you stay abreast of what's going on in the sports world, some college games. Dropping back, going deep. He likes to throw it, but I don't know who he is throwing it to. He had two receivers down there, Rivera along with Thomas.
Patriots still got the same line in Martinez, Hernandez, Gutierrez, Amaya, and Cervantes, O-lineman for the Patriots.
All righty, third down. 9:04 left. They haven't started that automatic clock yet. Richards looking. He's in the yikes mode. And instead of getting pancaked, he just fell down. That's a huge loss, over a 12-yard loss.
Loses back to the 27-yard line. 13-yard loss. 4th and 23.
But I got news for you, Carl. If John Neely's chasing me, I'm lying down too.
Yeah.
He can have it, yes. Yep, I am not going to get hit by Mr. Neely if I don't have to. Farrakhan standing at his own 40. Paramo averaging almost 38 yards a kick.
4th punt of the night.
Nice kick. Fielded at the 40, cuts left, cuts inside to the 50, down to the 40, and then hit from behind and tackled around the 34-yard line. About a 20-yard return, but there's a flag. Is there a flag down there?
32-yard punt, 20-yard return.
Excuse me, I thought I saw a flag. North Shore Rotary are proud sponsors of the Mustangs football on Legacy Sports Network. North Shore Rotary wishes the Mustang football team good luck in today's game. Go Mustangs from your friends at the North Shore Rotary, and they are simply the best.
On that return, 10-yard penalty for North Shore, second penalty for 25.
I thought I saw a flag, but I didn't see it on the – I don't know whether he picked it up quickly or – no, it was on the far side. That's why. So it's coming back to – that's a big penalty.
After a spot foul, it's a 10-yard penalty. Takes it back to the North Shore 42-yard line.
So that's a 24-yard reversal.
Right. Foul occurred at the GCM 48-yard line, 10-yard mark-off.
That's a big mark-off. I'm assuming that Maryland is in at quarterback. Maryland looking. He's being flustered. He peels left. That's another quarterback. He's running like Bailey. Yep.
It is Bailey.
He got away. I'm shocked he's back in there. He picked up 13 yards for a first down for North Shore. I don't know how many that is, 7 or 8 or Carl keeps that stuff.
14.
How many first downs?
That is 7.
Okay. I thought you said 14. He gained 14.
Gained 14. I'm throwing you
Carl's
a curve.
over here shaking his head.
Throwing a curve at you, and you're just not fighting it off.
I'm not at all. I just swung and missed. So Bailey back in the game. They're dropping in that zone, and he's just picking them apart. And I believe that's Cameron's. Nope, that is Farrakhan.
Sets down in the soft zone, picks up 13 yards.
I don't think they have the ability to cover these receivers man-to-man. Almost everybody's going to have to go zone with them except maybe Atascocita and Summer Creek. And I'm not sure anybody can stack with all 4 of them. They just have a plethora of wide receivers. Bailey looking to go deep. Got a man open. That's going to be a touchdown. I think that's Farrakhan's
31-yard touchdown.
5th touchdown reception, so it's a 31-yard. Was there a flag?
There was.
Now here I am going to impress you with all my stats, and it's coming back. So I'll just hold it for a minute.
Holding is a call. Going to back them up 10. 1st and 20, back to the the Goose Creek Memorial 41-yard line.
So I was going to tell you that's Bailey's 12th catch, and that's Farrakhan's 5th catch. And
Wait.
none of that matters, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
North Shore's third penalty for 35.
That's really the only thing that matters.
So now Farrakhan can go 41 yards on this one.
Bailey still telegraphed it. I mean, I knew exactly where he was throwing it. Anybody on the football team back there in the defense could look and see where he was throwing it.
Farrakhan did a double move, just ran right by the
Yeah,
defense.
he's going to have to look. Bailey got time. Still got time. Now he keeps it and tucks it. He's got the 30, does a little juke and a jive and gets down to the 21.
And another juke and a jive.
So he picks up the whole 20 yards.
21 yards down to the 20-yard line.
Bailey, who came in with 179 yards, 7.16 per carry, and I have a feeling he's doing better than that tonight.
Bailey now 42 yards on 4 carries and a touchdown.
That would be over 10 yards per carry.
And he did a double move just like Farrakhan, but this time he was running with the ball.
6:13 left in the half. North Shore Mustangs 35, Goose Creek nothing. Bailey, 2 backs in the backfield. Sits both of them out down the side. No, he didn't throw it down the sideline. I thought he was going that way. And the fumble. So it was complete to Farrakhan, and then Thomas. That was a fumble. So they're going to mark it down to the 14.
Picks up 6 yards. North Shore's second fumble, 0, none of them lost.
But that's Farrakhan's first fumble of the game. Second down, let's call it 5. 5:27 left in the half. North Shore up 35-0 if you're just tuning in.
Bailey now 6 of 6 passing for 28 yards and 1 touchdown.
We'll have a whole new set of players in the second half. Bailey looking, got time. Now he steps up, got a man right down the middle. It's going to be another touchdown. And I believe that is Farrakhan. Nope,
it's Cameron
that's
Smith.
Cameron Smith.
14-yard touchdown.
Is that Smith's second
touchdown? Yes.
And that is his third on the season. And that was a
Bailey's
14-yard touchdown pass.
That's correct.
And Bailey's 12th pass.
Campos kick good.
Kick is up and good. It's 42-0. And Carl, we're going to need another stat service to keep up with all this. You're watching Legacy Sports Network. 42-0 in favor of the Mustangs.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
At United Community, we're more than a credit union. We're here with the financial solutions you need to keep life moving forward, so you can focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at unitedccu.com.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thieves, I need another, man, you're going to be worn out. Athleticsdepartment.com, we're going to start having to charge you more money as many times as we mentioned in your name tonight.
We're going to be worn out. I'm plumb wore out already in the second quarter. That was the second combination. Cameron Smith, 14-yard pass from Bailey. They take 3:02 off the clock, 58 yards, 5 plays. Campos kick good. North Shore now 42-0, 5:05 left of the half.
We'll have to have a calculator to do all these new stats.
I'm
Fielded at the 8.
I'm out of computer space.
I know that's right. And it was caught by Mario Allen. He takes it up to about the 17 yard. Harris County Commissioner Adrian Garcia admires and recognizes the academic hard work, dedication, and achievement of every student. Well done, he says. Commissioner Garcia would like to wish all the athletes good luck in tonight's game. Thank you, Commissioner Adrian Garcia, Precinct 2.
Yo, Adrian.
You did not go there, did you?
Thanks for your support.
Yo, Adrian. Okay, Rock. Handoff. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, Allen just gets up very calmly like he just didn't get up.
I'm trying to see who hit him.
I think a Mack truck hit him.
That was bigger than a Mack truck.
Loses back to only 2 yards, but he's got 2 headaches.
I wanted to say he was hit by Desmond Christian, but I'm not 100% sure. It looked like Hallecut the way he hit him, but I couldn't tell who hit him. 2nd down and 12. Same starting quarterback. Throws the wide open receiver, and he's going to get a 1st down. Nice pass to Isaiah Rivera. That should be their 3rd first down.
3rd first down.
Nice pass play from Richards to Rivera.
Picks up 15.
4:12 left. North Shore is going to get the ball to start the second half.
Rivera's 2nd catch for 22 yards.
I said the Patriots were averaging 290 yards on offense. I don't think they're going to hit that tonight. Nice wind-up throw. He might look like he plays shortstop, Carl. He's got a good overhand delivery and snaps that ball down the field. Richard's only a sophomore. He definitely put some zip on it. 2nd and 10, 4:07 left in the first half. Carl, I think you might be right. It looks like about 75 people over there.
We'll count them at halftime.
Doesn't look like many more at North Shore. The lower deck's full, but it's all full. Looking downfield, got a man. That's going to be a flag. Are they going? Now look at that. That's the part of refereeing that just ticks me off. You got a guy over here
that's a scoreboard call right there.
Yeah, it's a trip. And I think they accidentally hit. They should wave this off. The back judge throws the flag 40 yards downfield, and there's a side judge standing there, and he should wave it off because they just tripped up.
They waved it off. Incidental contact. Ball not catchable. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10.
And that's a good job of the side judge going over to the back judge and said, "You mind your own business. I got this over here." Maybe they didn't say it quite like that, Carl.
Probably not.
Probably not.
They'll talk about it.
But you got the
later.
gist, right?
We'll talk about it at Subway later.
Yeah, I thought that was a great job of the side judge saying, "Look, I know what it appears like it, but this happened right in front of me."
I got that.
Yeah, I'd be ticked off. So,
Patriots 3rd and 10.
Richards in the yikes mode goes down again. This time tackled by Neely again. Man, that's just no mercy.
John Neely was a 11-yard sack. 4th and 21 for the Patriots.
Richards is like, "Come on, guys. Y'all are trying to get me killed back here." When do you call the dogs off, or can you even call them off? I mean, you've got your 2nd string and 3rd string. They deserve to play.
I think Richards is going to plead with his lineman, if you don't block, I'm going to let you play quarterback in the second half.
I don't think that's Farrakhan back, but it might be.
Paramo in for his 5th punt of the game.
Good punt. Caught at the 45, taken at the 50. He's just driving straight up field. Now he cuts right, trying to pick up blockers, and he has them. There comes a flag, so that's coming back. That is Farrakhan. He's going to take it, but that's coming back. He's going to celebrate. But
36-yard punt. It's coming back.
Yeah, I can't tell what they called. That was Farrakhan. But somewhere all the way back around the 50, you had a block in the back, or where'd they throw that flag at, Carl?
It's right on the 35.
Okay, so it was late. They're going to call it holding. So it was one of those 3 guys that were sitting there with the wall. Farrakhan did a good job of cutting back right and picking up some blockers. He's dangerous, isn't he? With that yards after a catch.
Very dangerous.
Great runner.
Both the officials called the play, as Rick said, just a little bit behind the play. Fouls at 35. They'll mark it 10 yards back. So North Shore start at the Goose Creek Memorial 45. 2:52 left in the second quarter.
So Desmond Christian was labeled as holding after a block
in the back.
There were low block below the knees.
2 penalties. So that is a 15-yard penalty. It takes it back to midfield.
But that's 2 touchdowns wiped out by penalties from excellent athletic moves with Farrakhan.
North Shore now 4 penalties for 50 yards. 2 touchdowns called back due to penalties.
Still looks like Bailey's in at quarterback. Hands off. I believe that's Thomas. No, that's Hezekiah Johnson. That's his first carry of the night. Hezekiah, a junior running back.
Johnson picks up 3.
He's trying to make your stat sheet, Carl.
He made it. Bet he makes it a couple more times in the second half.
I bet he makes it a couple times. Empty backfield for Bailey. 2:18 left.
Trips on the top.
Let's see if they're going to get aggressive, or are they just going to slow down a little here, or
6 on the play clock.
He drops it down to Smith.
Cameron Smith.
Even the announcer's having the trouble. He had to look to see who that was. Cameron Smith.
Picks up 8 yards, another first down. 11th first down for the Mustangs.
You know, these jerseys might be difficult to read, but they were given to us by Nike. So as our wonderful superintendent says, Rick, they're F-R-E-E, right?
Free.
Yep. So Dr. John Moore, who really supports the football team, says, Rick, shut up about the uniforms. And there's going to be a 39-yard touchdown pass to Dion DeBlanc, who's trying to catch up with his other brother. That is DeBlanc's second touchdown of the season for Mr. Dion.
Bailey now 9 of 9 passing.
That one's coming back too. Sorry, folks.
5-yard mark off. First and 15.
Carl, I don't care what you say. When you have this many penalties that's wiped out points, I know it's a team that's not quite at the same level as the Mustangs, but you got to clean that stuff up.
Definitely before the playoffs.
You go to play a Atascocita in Summer Creek and you blow all those points, somebody's going to have a head gasket thrown. There's another pass to – and he's just dangerous. All these receivers, their yards after a catch. That was a nice catch by Cameron Smith. Bailey racking up the yards passing.
Picks up 10, 2nd and 5.
Bailey was 42 of 64 with 817 yards coming into tonight. 10 touchdowns. He already has 2 for tonight. He's just picking the secondary apart. Bailey looking, got a man in the zone, picks up a first down, and he steps out of bounds. That is Farrakhan. That's another first down for North Shore.
Picks up 8 more. 12 first down. Farrakhan's 4th catch, 30 yards.
107 left. They got 2 timeouts left. They called one earlier in the game.
Bailey 10 of 10 passing.
Bailey looking left, got a man open, wide open. If he stays in bounds.
That's Dion DeBlanc, 26-yard touchdown.
So he got to Dion anyhow.
Not for 39, but he hits him again with 26 in the touchdown.
So that's DeBlanc's second of the season. It is Bailey's 13th. And the score is 48-0. He just had all day, and he was at the back end of the end zone.
So tapped.
And as you saw on the replay, he just toe taps. I said it's going to be a touchdown if he can stay in bounds. Kick is up, and it's good. So our score is 49-0 with 58 seconds left in the half. You are watching Legacy Sports Network.
At J. Jackson Law Offices, we firmly believe in treating our clients like family, where dedication to your cause is our promise. So hey, if hurt or injured in a wreck, please give us a call today.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back here, another athleticsdepartment.com. You can find them on Facebook and Twitter. And athleticsdepartment.com is now signing up softball and baseball teams for the spring of 2025. Give it to me, Carl.
After the Mustangs forced their 5th punt, let's do 50 yards in 5 plays, take 154 off the clock. Dion DeBlanc, first touchdown catch tonight, 26 yards. Caleb Bailey's 3rd touchdown pass, 11-11. This one goes for 26 yards and a touchdown.
58 seconds left. He's going to bring that back. He has to have his head checked. Fields it about 6 yards deep after it went past him. Brings it out to the 2-yard line. I know he wanted to be aggressive, Mario Allen, but coach ought to tell him to be a little smart, that they could get the ball back at the 30. Now they put themselves in jeopardy of a safety or a who knows what else could happen here, Carl. You can't take a knee, because if you do, you're going to take a safety.
Patriots will start at their own 2-yard line. As Rick said, 53 seconds left at halftime.
You can get connected. Now, what are they calling here?
I'm
How can they call a touchback when he brought the ball back? All right, Carl, you're the expert there. You're going to have to explain that to me.
I can't even make stuff up on that one. Because if it's fair count, it's going to come to the 25.
Is that a mercy rule or?
It's got to be something.
Wow. I'd like to know why. I mean, he clearly brought it out, but it doesn't seem to affect anybody but me. So here's a pass down the sideline, overthrows his receivers by about 5 yards.
Rico now 3 of 14 passing for 18 yards.
So he came in 58 for 111, so a little over 50%. And what is he tonight?
3 of 14.
That's a little under 50%.
Yeah, he's been in the yikes mode 4 times and been sacked 3 times.
But he's still fighting, Mr. Richards. So he hands off. Nope. Yeah, he did.
Allen wanted to hand the ball back to him. Hot potato.
Hot potato. Our title sponsor is United Community Credit Union. You can visit United Community Credit Union at unitedccu.com. And you can join today. Look at it for some membership. Give them your money, and they'll take care of you.
Allen now 8 carries for 3 yards. Nine seconds left. Clock moves.
I just want you to know that Carl Thies has gone downstairs, and he wants to know if he could suit up for the second half. So we'll see how that goes. So there's your end of the first half. North Shore Mustangs 49, Goose Creek Memorial Patriots 0. You're watching Legacy Sports Network. We'll be back after halftime.
It's time to live up to your promise. Have you heard about the Promise at Sanjack Scholarship? The scholarship offers money to help cover books and tuition for qualifying students.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back here. Carl, you got about 30 seconds to. Both teams are on the field to give us whatever you want to give us.
North Shore 49-0 at the half over Goose Creek Memorial. Caleb Bailey, the star for North Shore, 3 touchdown passes, ran for another. Caleb Bailey passing was 11 of 11 for 94 yards, and as I said, 3 touchdowns. He also, Caleb Bailey, 4 rushes for 42 and another touchdown. North Shore 271 yards of offense. Goose Creek Memorial 26 plays for 7 yards. Again, 26 offensive plays, 7 yards. Goose Creek Memorial minus 11 rushing, 18 passing, 7 total yards.
I want to thank our title sponsor of today's game, United Community Credit Union. Be United. They have 3 locations serving North Channel area. They have one in Galena Park. Been there the longest. They have one over on Normandy. And then they have one, their new branch out in Summerwood, which is where I go. And grateful for United Credit Union. My first vehicle I ever bought was from United Community Credit Union. So, well, Carl, my friend in the Philippines, Sonny Lopez, told me he's still listening. He doesn't know if he'll make it through the whole game, but he's trying.
Well, I'm sure that we have a lot of loyal listeners that are in that same boat.
Yeah, we're going to call out a lot of new names. We don't know if it'll be a running clock or not, but North Shore,
we sure hope it is.
As Carl said, totally dominating this game. Next week, I believe they play Channelview.
Channelview at Channelview.
Are we playing at Channelview or here? That's a good question for Gerald Sanchez. He's not doing anything back there, is he?
I think he's checking baseball scores.
Maybe he can look up and see where North Shore plays next week.
North Shore deferred the toss. They'll get the ball here to start the third quarter.
Kickoff down to around the 10. Almost steps out of bounds, cuts back. He might go all the way to the house. He's got 2 guys to beat. Cuts him to the left. And I think he's going to go all the way. That's Devin Sanchez, right?
Pringle, number 5. 90 yards for Pringle.
Unbelievable. Pringle, a starter. And how many yards you giving him?
90 on the 10-yard line.
That's Pringle's. And North Shore is playing Channelview here next week. We will have the game on Legacy Sports Network on Thursday.
Good call by our boss, Gerald Sanchez.
A week from tonight. Well, it's about time he's doing something back there. We've been keeping us updated on all the scores. Man, what can you say about Pringle?
Nigel Pringle. He did have a touchdown call back earlier in the season.
So you're watching Legacy Sports Network, 56-0. We'll be right back.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
At United Community, we're more than a credit union. We're here with the financial solutions you need to keep life moving forward, so you can focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at unitedccu.com.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back. I reminded my friend Sonny in the Philippines that next week against Channelview is homecoming.
It's here, not at Channelview.
It's here, so you can't have homecoming in Channelview.
Well, we could.
I'll get Sonny to come, and he can do the game, and I'll go to the Philippines and listen.
That's right.
That sounds fair. I don't think it'll be a similar score as the one we're having now, do you?
I don't.
So the kickoff is
DeFreeze, left-footed kicker, kicks off down to the 10-yard line.
And he called that time.
catch.
He called a fair catch, which is the first smart thing they've done on a kickoff.
Fair
That's
catch.
Caleb Sharp. No wonder.
Fair catch brings it up to the 25-yard line.
Sharp
was sharp on that one.
made the right decision. So they're going to get it at 25, correct?
That's correct. 11:41 left in the third quarter. Still regulation clock. North Shore now leads 56-0.
You might have to give that clock more than I do since this monitor is blocking my vision. Well, let's see what kind of numbers we get to call now.
Rico Richards still in at quarterback for the Patriots.
Allen still in the backfield. Looking right, hits a wide open receiver. That is Thomas. He's going to be close to a 9-yard gain. See where they spot the pass. Nice pass. So how many total yards did you have for the
7 yards on 26 snaps.
for the whole team?
That's the whole team. Minus 11 rushing, 18 passing. 9-yard gain up to the 34, 2nd and 1.
We got kids underneath us care less there's a football game going on. He's throwing that up for grabs. Not a very good pass.
Now Richards, 4 of 16 passing for 27 yards. And as you said, these kids in these stands here could not tell you what teams are playing or what the score is.
No, but somebody's down there, and they've got a teacher looking at them. They think it's funny, but the girl's obviously hurting. Just immature young girls.
2nd and 1 for the Patriots, or 3rd and 1 for the Patriots. Richards going to keep. It's going to be the 4th first down for the Patriots. Picks up 3 to the 37.
So we have is that their first down of the half?
That's it. Had 3 of the first half and 4th first down for the game.
Shotgun, hands off. Just a dive play, not getting any yardage there.
Same starters for the Patriots up front. Lineman Martinez, Hernandez, Gutierrez, Amaya, Cervantes. Starters still in for the Patriots.
That was stopped by Waters, and he's the backup. He's a junior.
Picked up 1 injured player.
Got a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back. Back here, 2nd down and 9. Got a little disturbance in the stands below us. High snap, chased out and gets free and gets back to the 40. About a 3-yard gain before he gets tackled. Tackled.
3rd and 7.
Now he's saying the block tackled him. I don't think the block's anywhere in that game. I think the public address announcer got that one wrong. Unless the block's over there covering deep. He could definitely be in there. I don't know why. Great run by the quarterback as he's going to gain a 1st down and get out of bounds before he gets chased, and it is the block. Why would you have your receiver unless one of the cornerbacks is hurt? But there he
They're
is.
just playing on both sides of the ball just because they can.
They want to.
Yeah, because they can. Picks up 10, fifth first down for the Patriots.
Richards in the Ike mode, but he's looking pretty good against the second string.
Their longest rush of the game, picks up 10.
Picks up another first down.
Fifth first down for the Patriots.
High snap again. Somebody who was blocking just got knocked down. Now he's going to just get rid of the ball. Pressured by Waters.
I would get rid of the ball quick if Waters was chasing me also.
He says 6 foot 265. I think that's being kind and generous.
I think that is also.
Every time I see that red horse down there, you know who I think of. Enrique. The other little girl that was laying down is sitting up now, so it looks like she's all right. Got some paramedics coming up here.
Another high stamp.
He's definitely in the yikes mode. I think he got tackled by his own man.
Offensive lineman leg whipped him.
He got tripped by Armand Singleton. He was being chased by Waters again.
Loses back to the 44, 6-yard loss, 3rd and 16.
Whoever is blocking Waters, Carl, is like.
Yeah, not doing a good job.
No, he's just like sidestepping him. You go ahead, big fella.
Richards now back even. Now 7 carries, no yards. Been sacked 3 times.
Going deep, got a man and overthrew him. He was throwing to Morales. 4th down.
4th and 16.
They are definitely bringing a lot of different people in. I think Desmond Kristen is back for the receiving the punt. We've already had a 90-yard touchdown return by Pringle.
Paramo back in for 6th punt of the game.
And how Carl figured out it was Pringle, good for him. Were you looking at the monitor?
Looked up. It's clearly 5.
Clearly 5, except for me. Now, is he going to – I didn't think he was going to punt it. Fair caught at the 25.
31-yard punt, fair caught, no return. 4:52 left in our contest. North Shore 56, Goose Creek Memorial nothing.
3rd quarter.
3rd quarter, and we have a running clock now.
Yep. Challenge Office Products is a homegrown family business with local and national distribution. They've been around since 1988. They have successfully established a diverse base of loyal customers. Their team is committed and experienced to provide creative solutions for all of your office needs. You can go to challengeofficeproducts.com to look them up. Order some office supplies. Hand off to the right side. And we have no idea who that is yet, but it looked like Thomas.
Chris Thomas.
And they got a timeout on the field. I don't know if that's for a flag or a helmet came off.
Helmet came off.
Picked up 6. Now the clock's still running. As Carl said, I think we have a running clock.
Second and 4.
Thank goodness, right?
Thank goodness.
So is Bailey still quarterbacking?
He is.
Unbelievable. Bailey looking, throwing deep, got a man open, caught on the sidelines at the 30, coming back to his right. That's Ross.
Ross with the second
Look
catch.
at him. They're taking 8 guys to pull him out. Charles Ross.
Picks up 55 yards down to the 14-yard line.
Who's a monster linebacker. Look how excited he is. How long was that pass to Ross?
55 pitch and catch. 13th first down for the Mustangs.
You know, he's just having fun, right? They got Charles Ross, one of the best defensive players North Shore has, and Bailey's throwing a 55-yard dime to him. Then he throws across the side, and I think that's Sanchez. Nope, it is Kendrick DeBlanc.
14-yard touchdown pass. Fourth of the game for Bailey. Bailey now 13 of 13, 4 touchdowns.
Is that Kendrick DeBlanc's first for tonight?
First tonight.
And is that, you said the fourth for Bailey,
For
correct?
Bailey, that's correct.
So that's 14 for the season. He's having quite the night. You shouldn't take you long to figure out who the player of the game is tonight.
I may have already figured it out.
You might have. I might have to send Sharp up here to tell you who it is, though. Kick is up, and it's good. It is 63-0. You are watching Legacy Sports Network. We will be back after this commercial.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club is the wonderfully marinated and juicy chicken breast. The marinade actually reminds me of my mother's cooking. You know, marinades, usually they take time, and you can tell that it was put together with love.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
What's up, family? Drop the Jackson here at J. Jackson Lobsters, where trust is our foundation. We will fight for you every step of the way. Our passion is your justice. So, hey, if you're injured or hurt in an accident, please give us a call today.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies, do you get a drive summary on that one?
Mustangs are going to go 75 yards, 3 plays, take 2:11 off the clock. Kendrick LeBlanc, 14-yard pass from Caleb Bailey. Bailey's 4th touchdown pass. Campos kick good, North Shore 63-0.
And they ran the clock during the 2-minute timeout there. Well, what are they calling here? He didn't signal it. Did his knee touch?
Well, as long as the clock's running, I could care less what they call.
Now, Carl, what kind of athleticsdepartment.com statement is that?
When it's 63-0, it's time to call off the dogs. It's time to do something else.
So Caleb Sharp, even though he didn't look too sharp there, was wanting to run with it. He must have touched his knee or something, but as Carl says, he didn't give a flying flip. So 9 seconds left.
They're at their own 10-yard line. This will be the last play of the third quarter.
If they get it off. They do. Rolling to his right and knocked out. I believe that was Tony Guillory. So it's 63-0. You're watching Legacy Sports Network. We'll be right back.
It's time to live up to your promise. Have you heard about the Promise at San Jack Scholarship? The scholarship offers money to help cover books and tuition for high school graduates from the San Jacinto Taxing District. Go to sanjac.edu/promise to submit your pledge and application for a debt-free degree. San Jacinto College, we're changing impossible to I'm possible.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies, family owned and operated Top Dog Fireworks. Has 14 locations in the greater Houston area. You can go to topdogfireworks.com to find a location near you. Top Dog Fireworks supports the community and wishes the local high school athletes the best of luck. Make memories and strive for your goals. Top Dog Fireworks. Say it with a boom. And you go to the one over here in North Shore, and they donate to the North Shore Band.
And those band kids, they enjoy that San Antonio State trip to the Alamo Dome.
They do. 12 minutes left in the game, and quarterback is going to get another first down. Richards with another first down for Goose Creek. They're not giving up, are they, Carl?
No, they're not. sixth first down for the Patriots.
You can look us up on Facebook at LSN Sports, or you can go to Twitter, and we're at Legacy Sports.net, at Legacy Sports Net. And on Instagram, we're Legacy Sports Network. Here at Legacy Sports Network, we're building a legacy one game at a time. It's fun for us when people we know go on and make comments on social media. We got people all over the United States watching, and we also have a couple overseas. So if you're listening tonight, or you're still listening, I'd really like to know, and I'll send you a Christmas card. So
Allen gets back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Looking left. That was a good pass. He threw it out to Rivera. Going to bring up 3rd down. 10-16 left in the ball game. 63 to nothing. Favor of North Shore.
Rivera, 3rd catch of the contest, 27 yards receiving.
The girl has a complete recovery down below us.
She's doing fine and cutting up again.
That's what I had to figure. She got lots of attention, though.
Made a miraculous recovery.
When you let a bunch of kids sit up here and there's no supervision, that's what you're going to get. Fumble! Picked up. Let's see. Are they going to call it dead? That is Allen. Man, he's had a rough night, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Came into the game with 308 yards, and he might have 15 more. So they're going to have to punt.
Loses 2, 4th and 7.
Let's see if I can figure out who's back there for the Mustangs on. Has been Farrakhan, but it looks like 2 numbers back there. So Anderson is back to receive. He's back at his 45.
7th punt.
He's holding the ball for a while. He's going to let it bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds maybe around the 30. That's where they're going to spot it. So 40, after the punt.
46-yard punt and roll.
So famous North Shore Mustang alum and former Houston Rocket Judge Joe Stevens, Justice of the Peace Precinct 3, says go Mustangs. Joe knows what it takes and all the dedication it takes to be a first-class athlete on and off the field. He wishes the Mustangs the best of luck tonight. Thank you, Joe. Handoff, straight dive play. So that's Blacksher who's come in the game. He had 7 carries, 19 yards.
Blacksher picks up 9, 2nd and 1 for the Mustangs. 1
touchdown for the season. By the way, the new quarterback is Maryland. Lots of new faces. 2nd and 1, 7:32 left. Score 63 to nothing. All Mustangs. Maryland hands off. Nope, Maryland keeps it. Gets across midfield. Still going to the 41-yard line. That's Maryland.
Maryland picks up 20 yards down to the 41.
It makes me feel good when the PA announcer calls the wrong number, because I know he has 2 spotters up there, and they're still getting it wrong.
Maryland's 2nd carry of the contest.
North Shore Rotary are proud sponsors of Mustangs football on the Legacy Sports Network. North Shore wishes the Mustangs good luck tonight from our friends at North Shore Rotary. Handoff, he might go. He's got one guy to beat on the corner. That's going to be a touchdown. That touchdown is Hezekiah Johnson. 39-yard touchdown. Here he goes.
41 yards.
gets past the safety, and it's a 41-yard touchdown run for Hezekiah Johnson. That is that his first run tonight this year?
Second run. The first one got erased by penalty.
Great run. Just ran the defense.
Johnson's first touchdown of the season.
There's our left.
That's DeFreeze on the extra point kick.
He gets it, so it's 70-0.
So they gave Campos a night off.
So
he's icing it down.
When we come back, we're going to have Carl Thies give us the player of the game. You're watching Legacy Sports Network.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community.
North Shore Mustangs football on lsnsports.com is a production of the Legacy Sports Network and Texas Sports Productions. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of the Legacy Sports Network is strictly prohibited. Announcers are paid by LSN Sports. I had to read that because Gerald Sanchez is making me read it.
That's it, twisting your arm.
Twisting my arm. So we got 4:44 left. When we get down to about 2 minutes, I'm going to let Carl Thies give us the player of the game, brought to you by Challenge Office Products. We've been talking about them all night. They're here since 1988. They'll meet all of your office needs for your team, and they are committed to provide you with solutions for all of your office needs. You can go to challengeofficeproducts.com. They sponsor our player of the game every week here on Legacy Sports Network. And Carl Thies, there's like 4 minutes left, but I don't think it's going to take you that long to figure out who it is. So why don't you take the cap off the bottle and let the genie out and tell us who your player of the game is.
For the second time this season, senior quarterback Caleb Bailey, 13 of 13 passes, 4 touchdowns, 163 yards, also rushed for 42 and another touchdown. Counts for 5 touchdowns. Our player of the game, Caleb Bailey.
Is that a pretty good night?
Yes.
So we got a new quarterback. His name is Joshua Smith. He's a junior. They're finally letting their guys get a little rest, although he handed it to Damon Howland.
Yeah, he's wisely handed it off. Hot potato, I don't want it. You take it.
So 3:15 left in the ball game. Remind you, next week's homecoming right here on Thursday night on Legacy Sports Network. It's your North Shore Mustangs who will be 6-0 against Channelview, Texas, who is 0-5 on the season. So we might have another game like we had tonight, but it'll be fun because we'll have a king and a queen. He's in the yikes mode, and he should have handed it off.
Or threw it.
Tackled on the play by Amar Brown, a linebacker. 2:32 left, and as Carl likes to go. Is the calculator running backwards here?
It's running
like
backwards.
The odometer is just going backwards?
It's knocking mileage off as we go. Loses 11, 3rd and 19 for the Patriots.
Seems almost unfair, but it's just part of football. North Shore hasn't run it up. They've just played a good, solid game against a team that's struggling defensively.
Did not have any turnovers and did not punt the ball tonight. Scored on every possession.
And some, right?
Yeah, and special teams had 1 touchdown and 1 called back.
It was what you expected tonight, right?
It's more than I expected.
Next week we play Channelview, and then it gets interesting. We get the CE Kings and the Atascocitas and Summer Creeks.
A lot of the meat and potatoes.
And that's really going to determine
the 4 state
playoffs.
State representatives from 23-6A.
Right now it looks like North Shore, Atascocita,
will be
Summer Creek are the 3. Now, who's that fourth school? I don't know.
C.E. King's going to be fighting Kingwood and Humble for those
Yeah.
fourth
And
place.
I tell you, Kingwood, they're
Much
not going to
improved.
make it, but they were very much improved.
Them and Humble both are improved.
Obviously, the Goose Creek and Channelview are going to bring up the bottom of the rung. But I want to kind of remind you, tomorrow night, we got a undefeated District 4-0 Galena Park Yellow Jackets right here on Legacy Sports Network.
Playing undefeated Waltrip in the
Probably for first place, right?
That'll be for first place in 10-5 AD1.
We'll be right back. You're watching Legacy Sports Network.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
Here at J. Jackson Law Offices, we ensure that our clients' rights and interests are protected with integrity and dedication. We aim to provide our clients with equal access to justice. So if you hurt or injured in a wreck, please give us a call today.
Well, Carl, I just have one thing to say to you, my good friend.
Come on.
Thank goodness for a running clock.
That's what we were looking for.
We wanted it in the first quarter.
When it got to 28, that's what we were looking for.
Yeah. But thank you for both schools realizing most people have other things they want to do tonight. I believe the Yankees won their game, and Gerald said, or the Yankees are still playing, but Cleveland won their game, so it goes back to Game 5. I think Los Angeles and San Diego are Game 5 tomorrow night, and then and the Yankees are winning 3-1 in the top of the 8th.
Patriots with a 21-yard punt.
I don't think they're going to run another play, Carl. So
they're lining up.
Just remind you guys, tomorrow night here on Legacy Sports Stadium from Galena Park Stadium, we'll have the Yellow Jackets 4-0 in district versus Waltrip, which is also undefeated in district. And it will probably be for the district championship. So join us here at Legacy Sports Network. Your final score on tonight's game, North Shore Mustangs 70, Goose Creek Memorial Patriots nothing. You've been listening to Carl Thies and Rick Blunt here on Legacy Sports Network. We thank Melvin and his whole crew upstairs. They're excellent to work with. We will see you tomorrow night. God bless you and have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
At United Community, we're more than a credit union. We're here with the financial solutions you need to keep life moving forward, so you can focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at unitedccu.com.